Breaking now at noon, a death investigation is underway on the north side. Thank you for joining us at noon. I'm Cameron Ridle. IMPD responded to a home on Pickwick Drive just before 10:30 this morning. Our photographer found a heavy police presence and some construction equipment at the scene. CBS4 is reaching out to IMPD for confirmation on what exactly has happened here. We'll update you on air and online as soon as we learn more. Well, new at noon today, Delphi double murder suspect Richard Allen is on the move. The man accused of killing Abby Williams and Libby German outside of Delphi in 2017 has now been transferred to his fourth jail or prison in the last 13 months, all while he awaits trial. CBS4's Russ McQuaid has been following the case from the very beginning. Russ joins us in the studio with new documents. Russ.
And good afternoon. Richard Allen's criminal trial journey has been marked with controversy, competing legal battles, uncertainty, and inexplicable orders. This transfer order is only the latest twist in this tragic case. There have been a handful of times Richard Allen has been seen in public, always entering or leaving the Carroll County Courthouse, as he stands accused of the murders of teenagers Libby German and Abby Williams on the bank of Deer Creek below the Monon High Bridge outside of Delphi in February of 2017. Before they were separated from the case, defense attorneys Andrew Baldwin and Bradley Rosie argued that Allen should be moved from the Westville Correctional Facility, where the state says he's being held for his own protection. Since his arrest in August of 2022, Allen has sat behind bars in Carroll County, White County, Westville, and is now ordered on the move to Wabash Valley Correctional in southwestern Indiana. That's approximately 218 miles away from his new defense team in Fort Wayne. Baldwin and Rosie previously argued that Allen's pretrial incarceration so far from his first defense team and his hometown of Delphi made it hard to meet and advise him on the case. Special Judge Fran Gull deferred to the Carroll County Sheriff and the Indiana Department of Correction in maintaining Allen's housing at Westville Correctional. Though there's no indication why the accused man is being moved even farther away to south of Terre Haute, Allen's original attorneys argued in September that their client's safety couldn't be guaranteed in Westville due to the alleged conduct of correctional officers. It's unknown if those claims played a role in Allen's transfer. Cameron?
All right, Russ, thank you. We know we'll stay on top of this. We'll have more tonight at 5. All right, 12:02 here in the afternoon. Ethan, I've been outside all day, and it was cold.
It was cold.
And now it's noon, and I'm inside, and it's warm. Explain yourself.
That is how it works. You know, oh, gotta turn my mic on. Let's do that.
He's got to turn on his mic.
Oh, it is on.
Mic check 1, 2.
We're gonna do it again here. Happy noon show, everybody.
I had a good lineup for you.
How about now?
How about now?
Check, check.
There you are.
There we go. Hi, everybody.
Now,
Now let's try that
yourself.
again. Explain myself. Mic not working. Temperatures getting warmer throughout the day. Wouldn't be a noon show if there weren't any problems. But good afternoon. Yes, nonetheless. Yeah, the sun is out in full force. That's why this morning it was pretty cold. And today, now we also have the gusty winds combined with the sunshine. That's why it's going to feel quite nice outside today and really going into the weekend. Nice view over in Carmel, over at the Chris Kindle Market, where it will draw some very good crowds today and into the weekend. With temperatures like we're seeing right now, we're not even close to our high temperature of the day. It's 47 degrees. There is that slight wind chill of 40 thanks to that southwest wind at 18 miles per hour, and those winds are just going to get higher throughout the day. They'll gust around 20 to 25 miles per hour. That's thanks to a warm front that's just out to our west that is ushering in those gusty winds and those warmer temperatures. We're going to top out into the 50s for highs today, and even as we get into the overnight hours later on tonight, we're not going to drop off that much into the 40s. It's definitely a nice bonus as we head into the weekend here. The sunshine has returned. It's going to stay here for at least a few days with a further temperature surge. What if I told you we have an opportunity to potentially hit 60 degrees into the weekend? We'll talk about that, but it may come with some well-needed rain. We'll have all the details, hopefully with no more mic problems, coming up in my forecast. Cameron.
All right, Ethan, we'll check back with you here in a little bit. Police have confirmed a child was struck by a vehicle on Indy's Near East Side. It happened just before 8 o'clock at East 10th and North Dearborn Street near Brookside School 54. We know that the driver remained on scene and the child was complaining of pain. They were transported to Ridle Hospital. There's been no word yet on the child's age, and we do not know if the child is a student at that school. The investigation continues at this hour. Indiana State Police are investigating a deadly crash on I-65 near the Shelby-Johnson County line. It was after 9 o'clock when police first received calls about a crash involving a semi and a pickup truck. When they arrived, they found a man on the ground. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police believe the pickup was stopped on the shoulder when the semi hit the truck while the victim was standing outside. Well, we're following developing news in Lawrence after shots rang out at a basketball game. It was a rival game between Lawrence Central and Lawrence North. Thankfully, no one was injured. Police were called to Lawrence Central High School before 9:30 on reports of shots fired. They tell us it all started after some sort of fight broke out in the parking lot. Once on scene, police located a juvenile armed with a handgun inside the school gym. That juvenile is now in custody, but it is still unclear if they are responsible for the shots that happened outside in the parking lot. Authorities don't believe the juvenile was a student at either school. Students inside described to us the scene as chaos.
The game had ended and everybody started getting ready to leave, and two guys started fighting, and then everyone was just crowding around, and then security broke it up and everybody started walking out to leave, and then that's when everybody heard that there was a gun and that people fired outside, and then they were coming inside, so everybody started running and trying to find places to hide to be safe.
We asked Lawrence police about their concerns about kids having guns. Here's what they had to say.
Anytime you have a juvenile in possession of a handgun or firearm period anywhere near a school, that's alarming, of course.
Again, no one was injured. Once we learn more information, we'll update you here on air and online. Happening right now, IMPD officer Jonathan Horlock is on the stand in the trial against him and a fellow officer for their use of force on two protesters in May of 2020. Officers Horlock and Nathaniel Shawwecker were charged with battery for hitting two women with batons during the 2020 protests. CBS4 captured video of the incident on the corner of Washington and Penn, while officers there were told to arrest a group out of curfew. Sergeant Shawwecker took the stand this morning, walking the jury through his video and his decisions step by step. The defense is arguing the officer was using reasonable force for the situation based on how Ivor Westfield was resisting arrest. The state is arguing Westfield's actions did not measure up to being struck, nor did Rachel Harding's. CBS4's Eric Graves is in that courtroom right now. He'll have a live report for us tonight at 5. Federal agents and local law enforcement conducted raids on the east side looking for guns, drugs, and dogs. It happened early Wednesday morning on North Keystone. An IMPD source tells CBS4 that they recovered dogs and training equipment. Detectives and agents spent several hours inside another home where they found heavy chains visible in the backyard.
I'm glad they're doing it. Get rid of this crap. Tired of never knowing when it's okay to walk out your damn door.
Investigators say they've conducted similar raids from the east side of Indianapolis all the way up to Muncie. A man is caught on camera illegally dumping a box of puppies outside of the Bartholomew County Humane Society. The Humane Society says this is a growing problem in the area. CBS4's Sierra Hignite reports that the problem is currently so bad that law enforcement is getting involved.
Just in the last month, 11 animals have been illegally dumped at the Bartholomew County Humane Society. This week's box of puppies was the fourth incident in this series of abandonments. Surveillance cameras at the shelter show a man in a black pickup truck pull up to the shelter, get a box out of his back seat and drop it outside of the front door. Inside that box, 5 puppies. This video was captured on Sunday afternoon. Shelter staff did not find the dogs until the next morning. The man put a cushion over the top of the box. However, the dogs had no food or water. Before that, on November 27th, the staff at the shelter found an injured white puppy abandoned at the corner of the road. Later that same day, 3 more puppies were dumped near that same intersection. Then on November 8th, a man in a blue car carries 2 kittens, one by its hind leg, and dumps them outside of the shelter while the staff was inside.
It's just heartbreaking because it's not necessary. There are appropriate ways to get animals into shelters if people aren't able to care for them. Dumping an animal is just never okay. It's cruel.
Shelter officials say all of the dumped animals are recovering and doing okay. But if you are caught illegally dumping an animal in Bartholomew County, there is a $100 fine that you could face. Now, law enforcement is helping to patrol the shelter to try and stop the illegal dumpings before they happen. If you recognize any of the people that we've shown you in this story, you're asked to please contact the Bartholomew County Sheriff's Office. Reporting, I'm Sierra Ignite, CBS4 News.
Sierra, thank you. The cause of a house fire is being investigated in Newcastle after a mother and son were killed. The Newcastle Fire Department says crews were called to the home around 5:40. They saw heavy smoke and flames coming from the front door and window. They found 70-year-old Sandra Shipley unconscious in a bedroom and her 48-year-old son Brock Shipley in another bedroom.
You know, it's a tough time of year for something like this to happen. It's never good, but it's a tough time of year. And just to repeat that our condolences are with the family.
A dog also died in that fire. Officials believe it was accidental. 8 people, including 7 children, escaped a mobile home fire in Columbus. Firefighters believe it was caused by a candle left unattended. The fire happened in the Candlelight Village community. It started in a child's bedroom. An adult smelled smoke and got the kids out of the building. Firefighters believe a plastic tote placed near that candle caught on fire. A local organization puts forward a bold plan to dramatically overhaul the interstates around downtown Indianapolis. NDOT acknowledged those sections of I-65 and I-70 are nearing the end of their life and soon will need to be completely rebuilt. Currently, the interstates around downtown and inside 465 are all elevated above the streets. But the Rethink Coalition would like to see those interstates below street level. The coalition's president says it is vital that NDOT gets this one right.
Because literally what we build now, we will have for multiple generations in the same way that the Interloop shaped our downtown for now what's been about 50 to 60 years.
NDOT has been asking for community input on the rebuilding of the interstates, so now the coalition will submit their plans and study them. It'll still be several years before any final decisions are made. New details emerge about the deadly shooting on a college campus in Las Vegas. What we're learning about the shooter today.
While it is sunny and pretty nice for this time of the year outside right now, the news drop monitor was released today. No big changes, which isn't good news because it is dry out there. We are adding some well-needed rain chances in our not so distant future. We'll talk about it coming up.
Stories that matter to the community we all call home. When we say we know Indy, it's because we know Indy. Weeknights on CBS4 News at 5 and 6.
When it comes to Medicare Advantage, how do you know you've got the right plan? Easy. Just ask Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Call us at 800-586-1451 to get a one-on-one plan review with a licensed agent. We'll help you compare options so you can make the most of your budget. How? We take all the time you need to make sure all your questions are answered. Like, is my doctor in network? Is my pharmacy included? And there's no pressure to sign up. Because we understand Medicare can be confusing, which is why we're here to help. Call us at 800-586-1451 to learn about plans with a wide network of doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies from the brand you trust. At the end of the day, you'll know you've got the right plan. Never go it alone. That's our anthem.
A couple years ago, I ended up in a motorcycle accident. I didn't have health insurance at the time, and now I have a plan that keeps me covered for $9 a month.
Half of my monthly premium is covered with financial help, and knowing I'm covered to go to therapy and fill my prescriptions is huge.
I found a plan for $0 a month. It was a huge sigh of relief.
All plans cover doctor visits, prescriptions, emergency care, and more. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll by December 15th.
'Tis the season to give less stuff and more joy.
Yay!
More curiosity.
Really? I didn't know that.
More family time.
You try, Mom.
More memories.
Can we do that again?
For an entire year.
Again!
Membership. Give more for 2024.
At the Children's Museum of Indianapolis.
Love doesn't discriminate. It doesn't pick and choose. When there's so much to fight against, love fights for. When others flee, love runs toward. And when darkness prevails, love remembers its strength. For 157 years, the Salvation Army has loved all who feel lost. With your help, we'll never stop.
New details are emerging about the terrifying shooting on the campus of University of Nevada in Las Vegas. A gunman killed at least 3 people Wednesday and critically wounded a 4th before he was killed by police. Danya Bacchus is in Las Vegas with the latest.
Campus activity at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas is at a standstill as authorities piece together what led to Wednesday's mass shooting.
We have more patients inside with an active shooter.
Copy, so we're reporting an actual active shooter at this point, correct?
That's affirmative.
Cops are going in right now.
Police say the gunman killed 3 people and wounded another person after opening fire on the 4th floor of the business school building.
Went to multiple floors and the suspect was neutralized on the outside by the UNLV Police Department.
CBS Las Vegas affiliate KLAS has identified the shooter as Tony Polito, a former college professor in his 60s. Sources tell KLAS Polito recently applied for a job at the university and was denied.
The tragedy here has sent shockwaves across the campus of 30,000 students, faculty, staff, and the Las Vegas community.
Many UNLV students described the panic they felt, knowing an active shooter was nearby.
We had to close the door and barricade all the tables up, about 6 tables up. I'm still scared out of my mind right now.
I was just trying to keep alert and trying to comfort students.
So far, authorities have searched the suspect's apartment in Henderson, Nevada for clues. Investigators have also retrieved several electronic devices, including a cell phone, to help determine a possible motive. Danya Bacchus, CBS News, Las Vegas.
According to the Gun Violence Archive, there have been more than 630 mass shootings in the United States this year. All right, it is 12:17 now. Ethan, can we get a mic check from you?
Yes, we're here this time. Everybody can hear me. I'm out here in the open. We are good. No tech problems this time. But I can tell you guys, this is pretty nice to be here now to talk about nothing but sunshine here. I mean, it's hard to complain, especially now that we're getting really into December, which is the cloudiest month annually here and across our entire camera network, or at least a majority of it. No matter where you are in central Indiana, these are the conditions. Mostly sunny to completely sunny skies, and that's going to be the story for your Thursday and even getting into the few days ahead here. Our skies are going to turn more cloudy into the weekend. Temperatures will be warm through the first half of it, but then the sunshine will return again next week. And this is something, again, we should take advantage of, because this is the time of the year not only where it's the cloudiest time of the month, but it's where our solar strength continues to get lower because our daylight keeps getting shorter throughout the month. Solar strength of only 45% by the time December 21st comes around here. So take advantage of the sunshine while you can here. It's 46 now here at the station, 47 at the airport, a few 50-degree readings to the south. Shelbyville and Bloomington coming in at 50 and 51, mid to upper 40s in our northern counties. The reason why we're so warm, or at least mild for this time of the year, we have a strong southwest wind coming in around 15 to 20 miles per hour. I expect those winds to gust even higher to around 25 today, maybe even 30 overnight into Friday morning. And it's going to be a breezy day tomorrow too, and then again on Saturday. That's 3 days in a row with winds coming out of the southwest. So that also means 3 days in a row where our temperatures are going to be surging. 54 today, then 57 for a high tomorrow. Then depending on the winds and the cloud cover for Saturday, I think we could be making a good run at 60 degrees for Saturday before a cold front comes through and drops us back into the 40s for Sunday, and then a little cooler for this time of the year, back back into the upper 30s to near 40 early next week. We're quiet on Guardian radar right now. No big problems, which is great. High pressure is in place. Our next system is out in the Pacific Northwest right now, and we've been tracking it all week to see how it would behave on each model run here. Originally, we thought we could be seeing some snow, but then as all these runs kind of gotten together and kind of getting some agreement, we're going to be on the south end of this track, thinking for us, we're going to get mainly rain from this overnight into early Saturday. Very scattered activity. Dry hours are promised on Saturday, but then that's when the cold front comes through later on Saturday, bringing showers, maybe a very isolated thunderstorm on a scattered basis to it. And the same could be said for early in the daytime on Sunday. Basically places Indianapolis on east for Sunday's rain. And any rain will take, folks, because the drought monitor hasn't changed since last week, but that's not good news, as we're still under that moderate drought and not many big rainfall totals are coming from this. Today, 54 degrees, 57 for Friday, and then breezy with rain at times, near 60 Saturday, and then there's temperatures cooling off, and then we'll turn a little bit more seasonable by this point next week. Cameron.
All right, Ethan, thank you. Well, there's a welcome trend in the travel industry right now. It's a return to normalcy after years of uncertainty during COVID. Over the summer, for example, the popular hotel chain Hilton saw its highest occupancy rates since the pandemic. On CBS Mornings, Hilton Worldwide CEO and President Christopher Nassetta shared the findings of the company's 2024 travel trends report, including how the younger generation is traveling.
They're leading the charge in leisure travel. So they'll do business trips that convert into leisure trips, you know, at the end of a week.
A more tailored experience.
They obviously want, well, everybody wants, but I think younger travelers want everything controlled from the palm of their hand.
Nassetta also said he is helping lead the industry to make sure there is full transparency around resort fees and other hidden costs. Still ahead, catching up on Disney movies, how you can catch up on some lost Pixar films on the big screen.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Tom Wood Volkswagen in Noblesville.
At Cracker Barrel, 'tis the season for holiday traditions and cinnamon rolls turned pie. Our cinnamon roll pie breakfast is warm, gooey, glazed, and starts at just $8.99. And try our turkey, crispy and country fried. Cracker Barrel, take care now.
Who is Culligan? Your local water experts since 1936. The world's most efficient water softener. Safer drinking water in every glass. Convenient, reliable delivery. Industry-leading technology. Here for every water worry.
What you doing?
Cammering your line.
Why?
I want to make sure your home is safe.
Why?
It's important at Hope Plumbing to make sure you're safe.
Wow, I can't wait to grow up and be a Hope plumber. Hope is a plumber for me and you.
If you or a loved one have been injured in any kind of accident, you can have a lawyer from the comfort of your home with one quick call to 1-800-CALL-KEN.
Call me, it's just that easy.
Call 1-800-CALL-KEN.
It's the annual enrollment period for Medicare Advantage plans, and you have a choice, which is why Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here to help you get all the benefits you qualify for. Give us a call today at 800-594-3079 for a plan review with a licensed agent. We'll help you make the most of your budget. Ask about our $0 monthly premium plans that include dental, vision, and hearing, along with transportation, a gym membership, and $0 copays for prescriptions. We also have plans to help you pay for groceries, over-the-counter health items, and utilities like cell phone, all on a single prepaid MasterCard. Call Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield at 800-594-3079 for your Medicare Advantage plan review. Find a plan with all the benefits you're eligible for. We're here to help, so you never go it alone. That's our anthem.
China is a threat we cannot ignore. They steal our intellectual property. They threaten our jobs and security. I'm Brad Chambers. I'm a businessman. To build an economy of the future, we must have the courage to stop China. Stop them from buying Hoosier farmland. Stop them from shipping fentanyl-laced pills to our kids and hypnotizing them with TikTok. The bottom line, stop China.
Brad Chambers, self-made businessman, the only real outsider for governor.
celebrate the season.
With all things local.
On Indy Now.
At Cracker Barrel, 'tis the season for holiday traditions and cinnamon rolls turned pie. Our cinnamon roll pie breakfast is warm, gooey, glazed, and starts at just $8.99. And try our turkey, crispy and country fried. Cracker Barrel, take care now.
Well, Pixar is re-releasing 3 films that went straight to streaming services during the pandemic. In 2024, you can see Soul, Turning Red, and Luca in theaters. Soul comes out in January, with Turning Red a month later, and then Luca in March. Willy Wonka is coming back to the big screen, and there's a big advertisement in London for it. A 6-foot-tall statue of the candy maker was sculpted from chocolate. A chocolate sculptor named Jen Lindsay Clark worked with a team of model makers to turn 100 kilograms of chocolate into the iconic character. Wonka comes to theaters in the UK this weekend. We have to wait until December 15th to see it. All right, Ethan, we're talking about weather, and if I want to put in my Christmas lights, you say do it tomorrow, not this weekend.
Yes, indeed. If you do it tomorrow, you won't have any rain to worry about, or even today. Saturday, you'll just have to keep an eye on the radar, although that will be the warmest day. 60 degrees. We'll get some well-needed rain that'll come from that. Saturday into Sunday, we'll drop our temperatures with a cold front back to 48. Early Sunday, temperatures actually be falling throughout the day, and then temperatures will even struggle to hit 40 degrees by the time Monday comes around. So yeah, Cameron, now is that time. Go put up your holiday lights if you haven't done so already. Do that through Saturday.
All right, Ethan, thank you. Thank you for joining us today at noon. We're back at 5 with more news. Have a great day.